Hi there folks, welcome back. It's day 4 of the Gummiapan Advent Calendar. So I have opened it, but you've not seen it. And I have cut quite a few bits out because that's just how I'm doing it. But you've not seen it, so it's a surprise for you. So inside today, on number 4, we've got this gorgeous little sort of like reindeer, sort of sewn reindeer with these 2 little arms that will add on to his body, and a little bit of holly, which I do have in this one. I didn't have in the other one. So that's our little dies for today. So as I say, I've gone ahead and cut them out. So I've got some of them on here, and what I want to do is colour these in with Ohuhu pens. I've also used some other dies from Gummiapan. So I've got the Merry Christmas, which I've cut out already in red. So I've got them, and that's already cut out. I've got a backing colour of linen, sort of metallic-y card, well, shimmery card, which is this one. And so I've got a backing bit of that. And my Merry Christmas is cut out in that. And I've also used the sledge, or sleigh, whatever you want to call it, and these trees. So I'm going to cut them out again because I want to double them up. So, excuse me, I'm just placing them on. I'll hopefully get them out of the same bit of card. Maybe not. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just cut these out. Where's the other plate? What's going on with my plate? It disappeared. Oh, it's hiding down here. So, yeah. So there we go. I've cut them out again, and I'm going to double them up, as I say. And we're going to colour today. I'm going to use my Ohuhu pens, and we're going to colour. So I've got all my pieces kind of here, and I've kept my piece of card that I cut them out first of all with. And I always like to do Christine Stokes' idea of keeping them in the piece that you've cut it from, and then it just does seem easier to colour in. So I'll pop this back in just now, because obviously I want to colour all these bits, but obviously I'm just colouring one piece because I'm stacking them up, and I'm doing this at a sort of landscapes type card again. So I'm just going to pop this out, but pop it back into the actual piece of card I cut it from. So pop that back in like that. And I've popped the sledge in. So that's those 2. And then I've got all the other pieces for the little reindeer type teddy. So what I'll do is I'm going to pop these back in as well, and hopefully I won't need to actually stick them down, but you can at the back just stick them back into place. Won't need that one done. I'm only doing one of the layers, so won't need these either, because I'll be popping that on top. Right, so let's get colouring, and then we can pop the card together. So I would also like to say thanks so much for all my new subscribers who have been subscribing to me recently. It's really lovely to have you here. Thanks so much, and hope you're enjoying the content. I had a lady said that she'd never heard of Gummiapan before, and I said, well, actually I hadn't heard of them until I first started watching Christine Stokes' doing a lot of her videos, so you can always go over to Christine Stokes as well. She does some great cards, amazing cards. Right, so let's get colouring in. So I'm going to bring you down a bit so you can see a bit more of what I'm colouring. It doesn't look so far away. So I'm thinking for this little reindeer, I am going to use brick brown, which is E769 if you've got these Ohuhu pens, and terracotta, which is E679. So I'm going to just go in with the darker colour, and I'm just going to go over some of these wee bits that they're kind of embossed, and where I think there might be a slightly darker bit, and all the way down there, and just a wee bit. So it doesn't matter if I go over at the edge, because obviously I'm going to be bringing this out. But anywhere that you think there's going to be a darkish kind of area, just pop the colour there. A wee bit under there probably, but there maybe like so. And the same with the arms. Maybe just one side will be a bit darker. Like that. And then I'm going to go over just the full thing at the minute with the terracotta. Might leave his antlers at the minute. And then that just blends all that colour in a bit. And the same here. Okay. So I'm now going to take my burnt sienna, I think, colour. Let's just see what colour this is. Yeah, it's a bit darker. I'm just going to pop that onto the top there of his wee antlers. Like that. And I think I'm going to pop in, if it'll come out, a wee red nose. Should have done that first. So it might not work because I might put a wee red gem onto that and then it'll probably work. So I'm going to go on to the holly now. So I'm just going to colour that, I think, in one colour. I'm not going to be too precious about sort of shading and things like that. So there we go. And we get a bit red for that berry. So I'm using this. This one is R586 Coral Red. Coral Red. And the I think I said the one that, did I say the one that I used for the antlers? I think the one I used for the antlers was this one, WGG200 Warm Grey. Okay, so that is those ones done. And I will add, isn't that cute? And I will add, obviously, some eyes and things to him. So just leave him there just now, or her, it could be. And I'm going to do these trees. So I'm going to do a bit of colouring with them. So I'm going to use vivid green, grass green. I think I'll just use two. I might use deep olive as well, but I think we'll start with deep olive green, which is G345. So I'm just going to go down one side of the trees with this deep olive green. And down the bottom at some of these stalky bits. And then down that one bring it down a bit further. Just bring it down a little further, and then I go into some of these other areas just so that we're going to get a contrast when we kind of blend it in a bit. Right, so I'm now going to go to Vivid Green, which is G472. I'm just going to go over all that, blend it into the already existing deep olive green that was in there. And then bring it over just so that we can have a bit of contrast of colour here as well. And then I'm going to use a lighter one, which is Grass Green, G483. I'm just going to go over that as well. There we go. Now for the sledge. So he is brown, so I may want to use a slightly different colour. I think I'm going to use more grey for the sledge. So I'm just going to turn it around a bit. I'll take this one out actually. We can have a look at it. Oh, the sledge has come out. So that's actually lovely. Just get that wee piece out. That looks good. And then let's do the sledge. We'll turn it round and we'll just do it this way. So we'll just pop that into there. Like so. Now this is called BG082, which is cool grey. So it's quite dark still. So we can just go in and do a little bit of this on here, and maybe a sort of darker bit on there. And underneath we can do a bit as well. And then I'm just going to get, off we go, we've got cool grey here, which is BG042, so let's try that and go over the whole thing with this. Just let's get that blended in a bit better there. Oh, there we go. Great, so we can now get that pot together. So there we go with the sledge, which is fine. Just pop these bits out that we don't need. And there's a bit there as well, I think. Does that come out or not? Not sure. Just leave it. So let's get our pieces. Let's get rid of that because we don't need any of that anymore. So let's get gluing it together and making a nice card. Right, so I'm going to glue the base together first, and then we can glue all our other bits together. Now here's the other bit of holly. There should be 2 bits of holly. It's because these pieces are just so small. Oh, there we go. That's it. Right, so I'm just going to quickly put this together. So this card opens on the side this way, so it's just a wee bit different. So just pop some glue onto here. This is lovely paper too. I like it. It is more of a paper. It's probably classed as a piece of card. So there's a tiny little bit of a border all the way round, which is perfect. And then we will pop this piece on now as well. And just pop that. I'm going to push it up because I'm conscious you're not seeing it all. So just pop that on. That's right. I'd say that's fine. There we go. So now we're going to just double these up. Oh, don't get caught in the Christmas though. So we're just doubling these up. So I'm going to use my other glue for that. Still got some left, I think. So I'm just going to pop this onto, excuse me, the white piece. Below. So just line it up. Try and get it in place before you actually stick it down. There's a few pieces there that might need some more touch up of colouring that I've maybe missed slightly. There we go. That's fine. There we go. So that's that piece. Now I'm going to do the sledge now. Oh, there's a wee bit there as well. Just lining these up. Don't let the white be seen. There we go. So I'm kind of thinking something to that effect. And then we're going to pop this piece on too. So let's see, where's my... I need to find my tweezers now. I had them out the other day. Oh, here they are, hiding underneath. So just want to get my tweezers on this glue. Put a very tiny drop on these antlers. That's probably too much. But hey ho. And then get your other piece and just line it up. It's quite fiddly, but you do get a very good result at the end. It's a good result you get. Right, that is too much glue, and I've got a little bit of a wipe, which I'll just take that away. So he can sit on the end like so. Now we need to get his arms on, so I'll get one arm here. We need to find, come on. And then we'll get these on as well. They're so tiddly. Come on, tiddler. Come on, wee tiddler. Right, so we just do need a tiny wee bit here. Don't need much. So that's one arm. Oh. Just going to put that down. So, come on. one arm. Oh, it's not quite straight there. I saw it was a bit squint. That's better. And then this one. Go. Okay, and then we're going to pop. Oh, I'm going to pop this onto here. So let's turn it around and let's get some glue onto the back of this. Oh, not too much. That's probably more than enough. Just make sure it's completely lined up with the other piece. There we go. That's fine. Just give that a wee wipe as well. There we go. Give this a wipe. Right, we're going to pop it completely together now. So let's put this just back for a minute till I need to use it. So what I want to do is I want to put on some, make his eyes a bit more pronounced. So he's got a black bit on here for his eye. And I will put a wee bit white as well. And I'm going to do a little red nose for him as well. I've got a tiny little gem that will be perfect for his nose. Just there. Just doing that just now. That's cool. I might do one as well for the, I'll see. Right, so let's just sort this up together. It's got all the bits. So I'm going to pop the trees on first. Right, so I thought I'm going to put the trees sort of in the background, just kind of to that side. Okay. And then I thought I'd pop the sledge on here, just about here somewhere. Could do it down a bit, but I need to think about where I'm going to put this. Could put Mary, wrong way round, Mary. I think Christmas there enough. Probably have to go a bit further up. About there, yep. So in line with the trees, more or less. Alright. There we go. Just get rid of that excess glue. And I've got a block I can stick on top of that to kind of push it down a bit. Same with the trees. And then let's put him on. So we're going to pop him at the end. So he needs one of his arms to be at the back like that. So let's just pop a wee bit of glue on there. And I'll pop his arm. Oh, maybe. pop his arm just kind of there, the back. That should work. Let's pop him on now. Let me get my tweezers for a minute. That's not staying on. I'll do that in a sec. Wait a minute. It's because my hands are gluey. Oh, my finger is gluey there. So let's just pop him on. Kind of just sitting on the edge there of that. And we'll pop his arm there as well. So just kind of sitting like that on the edge. That's cute. Just press that down a bit more. That's fine. Just get rid of this gluiness. And I'll just prop that down a bit. And then this one is going to sit on the opposite side, kind of just, I think, like that. So we just need another wee bit of glue again. I'm going to hold it up right at the end there, so you can just get a bit on. That'll do. So I think just there, like that. And then all I need to do is I need to put the holly as well. So we're going to put the holly on. We could put it on. No, I'll put the holly on there, I think. So I'll just pop a piece of tiny bit of glue there. Could have cut it out a couple of times and put it round. I'm not going to. Just want to do it like that. That's fine. And then getting this on is a bit trickier. So I've got this glue pen, which I think I'll use for this. So I'm just, hopefully it's coming out. Just sort of dabbing wee bits all over the back, and it is coming out because I can see it's coming out, and because it's so fiddly diddly is, that's what I see anyway. And then we can just pick that up with the tweezers and pop that on just there. Put down our Mary, and then where's our Christmas? We'll do exactly the same with this. I'll just pushing some glue onto that. Comes out very small dots, which is good. I used to have a thicker glue pen than this, but unfortunately it's finished and I didn't really buy anything else, so perhaps that's something I'll get next time. Right, so, and then just on the bottom here, I think just slide that on the bottom like that, if there's enough glue on it. And there is. And then let's just see, just about done, folks. Let's put that Ziggy pen away. I'm just going to bring out the gems once more, and I think I will put a little one onto the holly as well. Well, I think that's too, no, that's too much. I'm just going to put a couple dotted around just to finish that off. I'll put one, and I'll put one there, and I'll put one more on. Oh, can't on. Here. So that's day 4 finished. So hope you enjoyed watching, and please let me know your thoughts. And you can also see these cards on Gummiapan UK Facebook group and also my social media page. Thanks so much. See you tomorrow. Bye.